I lied. I'm continuing from the last one. I can't put this fucking game down, man. Oh wow, she's got more to talk about, and so does Dr. Shmancy. Alright, well let's go talk to her some more. Because apparently she's got more to chat about. That, or maybe it's previous events that I haven't talked about. I don't know. See what she, see what we can talk to her about. Then we're gonna go see what we can talk to Mr. Swansea about. Where the hell's she at? There she is. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, whatever.
Hello again, Jonathan.
Sorry to disturb you again, but
Of course, my dear.
do you think we shall ever see better days?
I know not, Jonathan. I have seen some
When all of this is over, the war,
Traveling is always so complicated for us poor creatures of the night. But yes, I would be glad to travel the world with you, my dear.
Yeah, love interest.
will you tell me your story?
One of them, perhaps. I have had so many lives, Jonathan. Eternity may not be enough to relate them all.
Concerning your investigation,
Yes?
are you truly seeking to...
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am conducting some research of my own.
I am curious who the fuck it is.
Do you know if the epidemic has affected...
I confess I've been more concerned by events in the East End. The wealthy have more efficient ways of dealing with infection.
But this is no
That is true. I must tell my daughter to stay at home for a few days. But the girl is stubborn and fiercely independent.
Oh.
Much like her mother.
Okay then, I didn't realize
Goodbye,
she had a daughter. I didn't realize she had a daughter. That, ha. I'm curious as to what the fuck kind of personality her daughter has. I didn't realize Lady Ashbury had a daughter. I'll admit though, I am loving the damage that this maxed out bite can do. And yes, the majority of the experience I got from wiping out Whitechapel and like a few people from fucking the docks, which is Sean's like flock and everything, a few people I took from there, like got me like 13,000, 14,000 experience. So I used it to just bomb the fucking max out of bite power. Like my bite damage is not gonna get any better than what the fuck it has. So that bite's gonna hurt anything it hits.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Not yet. Not yet. We gotta go talk to Dr. Swansea. Again, loading because I moved too fast. You'd think the game system was like, yo, dude, you're basically speedrunning this shit.
Get your weapons ready! We found one!
Oh, that's not the direction I'm gonna be going. Go let y'all just do your thing over there. Things should get a little better here. I did cure everybody. Yeah, I did cure everybody, and I don't think I'm gonna eat anybody else in this district. If anything, I'm probably gonna fuck with the district I'm about to explore. Hello, Dr. Shmancy.
Hello, Jonathan.
Tense, to say the least.
I'm sure every obstacle will cede to your relentless determination. In the meantime,
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
a sad story, my dear friend. Tragic, in fact. The Brotherhood was betrayed by some of its most trusted members.
Why was it a tragedy?
Not only did the Guard of Prewen hunt down and kill most ancient vampires of England, they also destroyed or confiscated their possessions. Priceless knowledge was lost in just a few nights.
Tell me about the betrayal.
The founders of the Guard of Prewen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's library when they left. They used them to identify and locate their next targets.
Ah.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Oh, the legendary founder of the Ascalon Club. I'm afraid I cannot help you with that, Jonathan.
That sucks.
So you do know him?
All the Brotherhood knows about him is highly confidential. He is dangerously intimate with the royal family and Britain's inner circles.
Interesting.
Are you afraid of him?
So he is
Is he
politically
that
threatening.
dangerous?
No, but since most ancient vampires were killed or fled England during the Great Hunt of 1850, he may be the oldest British vampire. A myth in the flesh, so to speak.
Did you know that Lady Ashbrook...
Well, actually, yes. I attended an exhibition of her paintings before the war. Beautiful landscapes and stunning portraits. I wish I had purchased one.
Perhaps we could go to her next exhibition, you and I.
What a beautiful idea, Jonathan. Did you know she told me once she had been a model for famous painters? But she never told me which ones.
I bet I know
shall
why.
return...
You're talking to a woman of that caliber, dude. She's not gonna want just anybody knowing where those fucking paintings are. Fuck it. I'll worry about leveling up after I get there, but let's see if I could upgrade any of my weapons yet. It would be really nice. Nope, not yet. Nope, not yet. And nope, not yet. Damn it. That steak is so close to fucking leveling up, man. I just need one more tiny good weapon part. I was gonna rest, but I was like, you know what, fuck that. Now, I have no idea what to expect when dealing with the Ascalon Club. I have not seen this part of the game. I have no clue what the fuck is going to happen. I have not a damn clue what to expect here. I have no clue. I have not a damn clue what to expect here.
It's locked, all right.
So I'm not allowed to go in that side. I gotta go in that side. Don't tell me I gotta go way the fuck up and around. Like, that would be really annoying.
It's a killer! Christ! He's dead!
Yeah, this is the place I need to be to get the better weapon parts. Yep, there's my upgrade to my stake. And the upgrade to my pistol. Nice. Ill-formed Dazzle Skull.
Recognize him?
No, this one ain't on our list.
Well, that's one less anyway. It'll make my garden happy.
That was
Wow,
the
you're a
vampire I
noisy
saw
bitch.
earlier. This war takes no prisoners. I cannot enter.
Wow, noisy as fuck. Yep, that's the Whitechapel path.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Spent this whole fucking time and this dude never even seen his home yet. Oh, wow. Damn, shit even still scaling up in power here. Oh shit, this is my character's home.
It's locked, all right.
That's completely unexpected. I wasn't expecting that the fucking safe house was my character's home.
It's locked, all right. Good evening, sir. Please forgive me.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Well,
What can you tell me?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Finding a good restaurant.
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
Do you need medical help?
You would save my life, Dr. Reed.
Don't worry.
I cannot imagine the pain these people must feel.
What? I must confess.
Really? Well, I'm always happy.
How is the situation?
Life is good.
Are you not concerned?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
You cannot expect the newspapers to...
Well, that's news then. But I can't.
Well, of course he wouldn't. He's a fucking rich,
Is
pompous
it not a
ass.
little...
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating character.
But what about the epidemic?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
Fair.
So you prefer...
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day.
Yeah, but there's a certain je ne sais quoi, whatever.
I may
Resell.
have
Yes, that's what I need. We have to sell some stuff here. I got 131 here, so I could do... So, there, what am I going to sell for the rest? I think I'm good. Scratch my head. Alright, I think we're good. Now let's go see if I could upgrade my weapons finally. Yep, there's that damage. There we go. There's that increased stun I want. Yeah, okay, and all I need is 3 ward. I can max this bitch out. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't have anything to kind of upgrade it in either one of these regards, so I'll just leave that unknown for right now. I'll make this bitch have increased stun, and then I'll probably go with chemical damage. But I will admit, I do want to max this out, and then get that. think I'll go present myself to the Club. See what people I can heal, everything like that. Get this district improved. Then probably rest and then see exactly what I could buy from Fat Ass over here.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite a... Good evening, men.
Oh my god, no. Please, Miss...
Wait, no.
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and my...
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury.
Oh, okay.
My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte. Do you need my...
I am fine, Doc.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She...
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day...
Huh.
How did you meet, Lady?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked...
I can kill and eat. Oh, I'm picking a fight with her if I do that. Oh, I'm so picking a fight with her if I end up killing and eating her, dude. Ooh.
The
That's
correct
definitely
word
picking
is
a fight.
Econ, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected...
What exactly?
Your name and profession, obviously.
Does it not scare you to know what I am?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Maybe.
Perhaps it's wise for a mortal never to totally trust a vampire. Your mother herself told me that we Econ are creatures of deception.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because we seem so... alive.
That may be true for a naive girl, but I have the best teacher when it comes to getting rid of an insistent immortal.
Your mother is not like any...
I believe she thinks the same about you.
What do you think about...
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home.
Yes, I was born...
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me.
Is there something that's...
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste.
Even if that's partly true.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
What are you doing?
You mean, what do I do outside at night? Sit...
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Fair.
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here
Trust
can't
me, you
wait
really
for a wall
don't
to
want
be
a guy
built
like
to
me.
isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady.
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be
Recently, Emily started to believe in...
Let me guess. You spoke to her about her.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Do you know why?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite busy these last few nights.
Favorite Cork, where is he? Nope, he's over here.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, you have come back too late, sir. Far
I know, Avery.
I'm so sorry. It was my duty to watch over her. She left the house in the middle of the night.
It's all right, Avery.
The police said her body was found.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
What are the arrangements for my mother's funeral?
There will be no funerals.
Where is her body?
I'm afraid your mother's body was moved to a mass grave somewhere.
Wow.
What is the situation?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir.
How was life in this house?
It was sad, sir. Miss Mary moved here in July after she lost her baby and husband. So I stayed to serve.
What the hell is Emily Reed? Oh, her. Well, I mean, there's no point in even learning about her hints.
Do you need medical attention, Avery?
I won't refuse, sir.
Here is your prescription.
Thank you very much, sir.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family. You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not be that empty. But you're here now, sir. So my task is not over.
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible
I find it funny.
is much
I find this.
Then
I got to point out where this is funny on the names. The main character's name, Jonathan, is the same first name as mine, except his name is pronounced with an A-N instead of an O-N. And the funny thing is his butler has the same exact first name as my first nephew. So, you got to see where the names here are just really funny to me.
Stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave, please, sir.
Do you really think I neglected my mother, Avery?
Yes.
I see. Well, please go on. Speak freely. It's not as if there is anything left to treasure in this house.
just like your father. You always had this capacity to focus only on what interests you. It surely helped you become a great doctor, but not such a great son.
How was life in this house while I was away?
It was sad, sir. Miss
How was Mary?
Miss Mary went out looking for you every night after you had written to say that you were coming back. She was sure you were alive.
How was my mother?
Miss Reed was very frail. After Miss Mary was found dead, your mother started talking to herself.
Thank you, Avery.
Your bedroom is ready as always. I always hoped that I would hear children play in this house before I died.
Oh, damn, just play the fucking sad note, dude. Damn. Way to be fucking morbid about it. Let's go to the Ascalon Club. I need some political bullshit to kind of wipe away this despair. I honestly think I'm gonna say to hell with it. Just leave this district completely alone. Just help it get better and just leave it the fuck alone. I might eat more people from Sean's district than I might with this district, because I don't want to fuck with this district. I feel it is like, depending on the people I meet anyway. I really wish like hell I waited until I got mesmerized level 4 or level 5 before I ate the rest of Whitechapel.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Oh
There
yeah,
has been quite a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
wow, this place is a fucking mess. Oh, good dagger, interesting. What if y'all got a better steak? I'd take that blade if I could. Don't mind me. I'm just rolling through, pilfering all of your fancy shit. 'Cause I can. Damn, y'all actually got a lot of shit I can plunder. Damn.
Good evening.
I already don't like the looks. I don't like this already.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Here, here, here.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She is a close friend.
She's a close friend. And I'm honored that she feels the same about me.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me.
Fair.
Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why me?
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed. But first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon.
Excuse me.
And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members. And I do appreciate obedience.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Kinda don't like how you roll, but I'll work with you.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
What the fuck is your initiation require?
My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation. Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign Ekons. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
I was chased by a
Good evening, Dr.
Let's get to learn all these different people
How
real
does it
quick.
feel to be this evening's centerpiece? Figurative.
I honestly don't like
I
it.
feel like the newcomer, and I do not like it at all.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
Is not the nature of this club a secret?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
What can you tell me about?
I would not dare speak of our chairman without his consent.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am. And I have been for many...
What can you tell me about it?
It's not really my place to give you such information.
Are you sick?
Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself.
Mr. Dawson?
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
What is the situation like in this part of town?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten you more effectively than I.
God, you definitely are one loyal motherfucker.
What do you know about the...
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment. This is what the nation needs right now.
But they are our enemies.
They are not mine, Dr. Reed.
Would you help them?
No. There is a time for such methods. But brute force will not be enough to fight this plague. We have to think differently.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will...
What is your...
Quarantine and barricades are futile.
A wall?
By doing so, you would create two separate ghettos. What if the disease gets past the wall? The results would be disastrous.
Not if we eliminate all suspected cases of infection as soon as they appear.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns?
I'm sure you have more important things to do than talking with an old man like myself.
Well, he's the only one not in conversation.
That went well, did it not? It is all...
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow. According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod. All muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
Makes sense.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally. But I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish, and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
Fair.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scowls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we...
I have met peaceful and wise Scowls. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Scowls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all echo...
So?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club, and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Oh, mesmerized level went up even more. So Use all my medical knowledge to pinpoint and stop all the possible sources of infection of the West End. He seems very worried that the epidemic might spread wealthier boroughs of London, thus raising the chance of infecting Britain's elite. I will attempt to root out the cause of all the infection. I believe I should start by interrogating all the local inhabitants to find together all possible information about any unusual activities related to the epidemic in the vicinity. When I play through this again, I'm definitely going to avoid killing everybody until I get to, like, mesmerize level 5, so that way when I roll through Whitechapel again, I just fucking clean house and just eat everybody. I'm seriously wondering, like, how much of a benefit would it be if, say, like, you waited until you had mesmerized level 5, and then just rolled through Whitechapel and just fucking devoured. Just ate everybody. That's probably what I should have done. I kind of regret not doing that, because I missed out on a lot of experience.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire. Good evening.
And good evening.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic.
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite busy.
Good evening, miss.
I am Karina Billow.
Miss, you don't seem well at all.
No, it's me who bites them.
Can I help you, miss?
The rats.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm hungry.
Don't you remember who you are, miss?
I was strong, proud.
What happened to
The rats.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate.
The voice in my head. He forces me.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow?
Yes.
Tell me about the voice.
Keep your mouth shut, he said.
Oh, you are one of the expendable people. I'm not gonna mess with you. I'm not gonna mess with you. Especially not gonna mess with you because you give me shit I need.
What is the local news here about?
Shadows.
I'm investigating.
Infection.
And where is?
West of the park. Not very.
I must.
First off, let me head back to Fat Ass's shop and see if I can upgrade my weapons even further. If I could do that, then that would make this so much smoother. Especially if I could just max out that stun.
Good evening.
I'm investigating.
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Thank you. It may be nothing.
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
I may have a look at your...
I haven't rested yet. Damn it. I completely fucking forgot. I don't really care about getting blood per hit. I really don't.
Only the first step. Women of all countries unite.
Well, first things first. Let me go see if I can upgrade anything. Rest. I do feel bad for the butler, man. Spent his whole life just serving his one family, only to have the family essentially die while he kept serving them. It's like, dude, it's actually pretty fucking sad. It's almost to the point where I want to kill him just so that way he just is fucking just time of loneliness is just out. I put him out of his misery. That's really it. Feel fucking horrible for the dude. I need 3 more of those. I need 5 more of those. And 4 more of those. So the steak would be the fastest to level up. Alright, we're at 7,000. What am I leveling up? A bit more health would never hurt. Blood capacity is never a bad thing. Blood gain is always going to be nice. Still can't figure out what I want to do there. No. Dude, I don't know, man. What do I want to do? That is absolutely maxed. Maybe I want to upgrade this again. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. There, now that everything is just all around more powerful. Okay, this district got a lot better. This district is dead as shit. Well, we are stable, almost at healthy. She needs something for a cold. He needs something for a cold. Oh, I didn't take care of them. Shit. Completely my bad. Damn it, now I know I got... Damn it, now I gotta run all the way back there. Fuck. Fuck. Now I gotta work my way all the way back there. God damn it.
Good evening.
I may have a look at you.